Hey guys, welcome to Golf Ball Attic here with another product review. Is this little bag right here worth $15? That is the question, and we're going to find out today. So in this bag, this is from Yatta Golf. This is the Telos tees, I think is what they're called. And essentially what they are is they're a set of 3 tees, only 3, that come with what looks like a little washer. Essentially the idea is that you put it in there and it gives you some consistency every time you tee off. So the first question we're going to answer is, are these worth $15? There's only 3 of them in there. They promise to be indestructible, basically. They promise to help you with consistency on your drives, and you're not supposed to really be able to lose them. They're supposed to be able to be seen very vividly, so that way you're never looking for them or you lose them. So we're going to test all those things out today, and we'll see where it goes. Hey guys, back with the overview here of the Telos tee from Yatta Golf. As you can see right here, it does say quick and easy adjustable height to drive consistently, impact modified polymer for extreme durability, never lose a golf tee again, and 1 pack should last an average golfer about a season. As you can see, they have the 3 different colors there. They have the white and blue, they have the red and black, and then they have the yellow and black. Or the yellow and black actually match my driver, which is why I went with it. They have a recommendation there for irons, drivers, woods. As you can also see, it is $9.64 for the pack. I know I said before they were $15, but that includes shipping. So shipping's included, $15. But if you can order at least $25 worth, they do give you the shipping for free. But if you're just trying them out, you'll have to pay that. If I scroll down here, you'll see all these great reviews. People very happy, satisfied. A lot of people are finding that the claims to be true. So far so good. Let's see how they test on the course. Alrighty, so these actually only are $10 for 3 tees, but however, it is $5 for shipping. So as far as I'm concerned, I include that. $15 for 3 tees. This is a par 3 we're on right now, so as you can see, I got it pretty high to the top. And let's see how it does. Alrighty, so a little bit of a miss hit there. That's not the tee's fault, but I did hit actually in the middle of the club where I wanted, so good start. Alrighty, so I'm going to take the first hybrid shot here with this tee. As you can see, what I like to do as a reference point is just kind of hold it right here, just to kind of see and make sure I get the right height. There's really no way to tell without holding it up, because I haven't found, there's actually 2 notches that Yatta Golf recommends that you could put for a hybrid. So, and same thing with fairway woods, drivers, all that. So honestly, you just got to kind of hold it up and see, but once you figure it out, I imagine you'll get used to it after a while. Now that's a little high. Still seems a little high, but we'll see. All right, we're in play. It was a little high, so already I'm coming up with some issues where I'm not exactly sure where to put it. Maybe over time that'll help, but at the moment I'm just not exactly sure how high all my clubs need to go. It might be something you have to do at home and kind of practice and get a feel for before you come to the course, because right now it's a little frustrating, trying to worry about my shot and figure it out at the same time. So we'll see. Alright guys, so about 6 holes played with this tee. As you know, I've kind of given you guys some updates throughout, but it does improve your consistency. I do feel confident knowing that the tee is taking care of that and it's not up to me. It does take some time to kind of get used to where you want it, and it does take a little bit of fidgeting. I imagine it'll take 2 or 3 rounds for me to really get used to it. But other than that, it gets really dirty. It does not go flying. It stays right in the ground where it needs to, so you can always pick it up. I haven't had to look for it once yet. So we'll see if that happens before the round. It still hasn't broke. There's no cracks in it. I've hit irons off of it. I've hit drivers off of it. So far, it's pretty impressive. It gets really dirty, but it's going into the ground. So, but yeah, overall, pretty impressed so far. So we'll see how the rest of the round goes. All right, guys, so had to finish this in the car. It's so hot outside today. It feels like 110 out there. So after 18 holes with the Yatta Golf tee, the Telos tee, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Some mixed feelings, for sure, some mixed feelings. Let's go through some of the things that the Yatta Golf talks about that it's meant for, and just kind of go from there. So the first thing they claim is that it's very hard to break, which I can already tell you that is true. I hit it many times with the driver. There was a couple times I actually drove my driver straight into it and missed the ball just to see, and it did not break. It did put a couple dents in the top of the tee from my irons a little bit, just on the top right here. But no, I mean, it stayed strong. There's no cracks. It's not bent. So it does hold up in that regard. They do claim that it gives you more consistency in your driving. I didn't see that. Personally, I found it a little difficult to get consistency out of it. Based on where they were telling me to put this, put the washer or whatever you want to call it, I was actually getting underneath the ball quite a bit, and I was getting way too much height. So I had to kind of find my own middle ground, which could be something that most people will have to do. But it was kind of confusing at first because the only thing I knew to base it off of was what they told me, and I had a really rough round. I hit a lot of golf balls in the air. It was a lot of figuring it out as I went, and that's not what I wanted to see from this product. I wanted to see kind of a plug and play. I wanted to be able just to go out, immediately follow the guidelines, put it down, and hit consistently. That didn't happen for me today, so unfortunate there. If it's something you eventually do over time, I imagine that if you have this tee and you use it for a few weeks, you will become accustomed to where your clubs need to go. But until I have it for a few weeks, I won't know. With the irons, I actually really enjoyed this tee. Off the irons, it performed really well. It was strong. It was sturdy. I hit very consistent iron shots off the tee with this. But as far as my woods and my driver, I wasn't impressed as far as that goes. They do say Yatta Golf. I did notice in the intro video, they said that you can take this off, which this is kind of tough to get off. I don't like that either. It's not easy to get off and on like they say it is. But they do say you can use this as a ball marker. I would never use it as a ball marker, mainly because I feel I would lose it. And if you lose it, it kind of defeats the purpose of the tee. So I'm always going to leave it on there. As far as the price point goes, it's $10 for a pack of 3 tees. It ends up being $5 in shipping. So you get $25 and it's free shipping. So you have to buy at least 3 packs, which would be 9 tees. I don't know if I could see myself sinking that kind of money into it. $15 for 3 tees is a little high. They do a lot what they're supposed to do, but I don't know if they're going to get a lot of golfers in at that price point, especially when you can get 100 tees for $5 anywhere else, So unless, a golfer really needs this type of tee, I don't know that they'll spend the money on it. So who is this designed for then? Well, as a low handicapper, I don't know necessarily that it's designed for me. It could be, but like I said, I'm not getting any consistency. Someone like my mom, she has trouble with her heights. I know my stepdad has a lot of trouble with his heights. He finds himself under hitting the ball and over hitting the ball quite a bit on the tee, and he struggles with that consistency. Something like this could be good for them. I wouldn't know without letting them try it though. But for me, I didn't see any. In fact, actually, I'll be honest with you, this was the least consistent I hit my driver in a long time, and it was because I was trying to figure this tee out. So over time, but we'll see. It was a little difficult to get this tee in the ground. It's a little awkward. A normal tee, I feel like you kind of just grip it like this, put the ball on it, push it down. This one, because of the washer, a lot of the times what happens is again, it's not easy to get that up for some reason. But with this one, a lot of the time you try to grab it and you end up on the washer. So you have to kind of press it down a little bit and then essentially grab it from the bottom. Anyway, it's not just as simple as pushing it into the ground. So I was a little disappointed in that aspect. In conclusion, it's okay. It does some of the things it says it does. It doesn't do some of the things it claims. Overall, I found it to be a little confusing as far as where to put it. The guidelines they gave me, like I said, I didn't find that those were my guidelines. I had to move them up and down, maybe over time, but until then, I don't know. So right now, my review stands as an okay. It's just all right. This is the tee. I spent the money on them, so I am going to go ahead and continue to use them for the next few weeks at least, and see kind of how the durability goes and things like that. And I'll give you guys an update. But for now, it's just okay. I'm not really impressed, and especially for $15, I'm not impressed at all. So we'll see how the upcoming weeks are. thanks guys for tuning in this video. And once again, keep watching to keep saving. And please guys, if you like this video, if you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. I've got new videos coming out multiple times a week, so it really helps out the channel. Thank you so much.